Page 30, Waltz of the Flowers from the Nutcracker. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to 3/8 time. Very similar to 3/4 time, except you're counting eighth notes instead of quarter notes. So you're still going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just now it's eighth notes. Why do they have all these different things? Why couldn't it just be 3/4 time? Go ask somebody else. I have no idea. But there it is. It's legal. It can exist. So we have to deal with it, huh? I don't really have anything to say to speak of. A little bit in the right hand, you can do, it's in G major. You only got one sharp for a change. Just do the fingering they're showing you. And the third line down, I would recommend in the third measure you put a fourth finger on the G. And for the last measure of the third line, the last two eighth notes, the F natural and F sharp, I recommend a 1, 2. You got to get way up high with your little finger for the E. Of course, it's between phrases, so you can. And then of the last line, first measure, I recommend a thumb on that D. Just contract your hand in. And then a second finger, and then a fourth. Like so. Left hand, no biggie, you're eighth note first and then quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. You kind of expect the first note to be longer. And it isn't. The first note is short. Pedaling. I don't know what they're doing with the pedaling, but I'm not going to change it. I'd love to change this pedaling. What they want you to do is they want you to push the pedal down immediately after the second beat of a measure. And leave it down until after you play the notes in the next measure. We'll do it that way. That's how they want it. Fine, we'll just do it. My problem with it is the first beat of a measure is generally the most important. It's the one that gets the natural accent in most cases. So it's like I don't want to lose the sound of the first beat. I want it to continue. So I would push the pedal down right after I play the first beat of a measure and then change it right after I play the first beat of each measure, just here. Of course, the last measure you don't want it down because it'll smear the eighth notes. Yeah, So that's what I would do, but I think they're gradually getting you into the delayed pedaling, but they're delaying it a whole beat right now. So just do it the way they're showing you. And as we go through the book, I think it'll get a little better. Now, I do want to slightly point out, because I haven't been talking much about dynamics. This is kind of mediocre, medium loud, soft, it's gentle until you get to the very last line. See, next to the last line, you're crescendoing at the end. You're getting louder. And the last line starts loud, and then the last couple measures, you go up to very loud. It's the climax of the piece. And the last note of the piece that's it. That's what they want to hear. So it's here. Confuse you just a little bit more. Stick around, we're not done. When you have a really loud climax thing like this at the end, that last measure, when you hit that, it is quite common as far as the pedal goes, is to put the pedal down with those notes instead of after. We want to release the dampers immediately because it's like really loud and we just want all the sound to go. So time it if you can. So it's put it down immediately. You have to be careful not to put it down too quickly or you'll catch the F sharp. We don't want the F sharp in it. We just want this sound. We want a clean chord. We just want a loud chord. So put it down. The pedal goes down with the hands. It's a different style of pedaling. All right, we normally don't do that, but when it's loud like this, it helps. 1, ready, go.